Hello, today we continue our daily reading of the Word coming out of the book of First Chronicles, chapter 24. And as always stated prior to reading, get to a church that has Sunday school or Bible study where the Word can be broken down and shared with you for an easier understanding. Also, get with some friends who break bread and have church together and just get some understanding from amongst yourselves. Also, get you a Bible. There's numerous versions, King James, NIV. Get you one that you can understand. But most importantly, and above all the things that I've said, call upon the Lord. If you knock at his door, he will open it up and fill you up with wisdom. Amen. First Chronicles chapter 24 reads as follows. These were the divisions of the descendants of Aaron. The sons of Aaron were Nadab, Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. But Nadab and Abihu died before their father did, and they had no sons. So Eleazar and Ithamar served as the priests. With the help of Zadok, a descendant of Eleazar, and Amalek, a descendant of Ithamar, David separated them into divisions for their appointed order of ministering. A larger number of leaders were found among Eleazar's descendants than among Ithamar's, and they were divided in accordingly. 16 heads of families from Eleazar's descendants and 8 heads of families from Ithamar's descendants. They divided them impartially by casting lots, for they were officials of the sanctuary and officials of God among the descendants of both Eleazar and Ithamar. The scribe Shemaiah, son of Nathaniel, a Levite, recorded their names in the presence of the king of the officials. Zadok, the priest, Amalek, son of Abiathar, and the heads of families of the priests and of the Levites, one family being taken from Eleazar and then one from Ithamar. The first lot fell to Jehoiarib, the second to Jedediah, the third to Haram, the fourth to Seram, the fifth to Malchijah, the sixth to Magiaman, the seventh to Hakaz, the eighth to Abijah, the ninth to Jeshua, the tenth to Shechaniah, the 11th to Elishib, the 12th to Jocham, the 13th to Huppah, the 14th to Jeabib, the 15th to Bilgah, the 16th to Immer, the 17th to Hazur, the 18th to Hapazizez, the 19th to Pethaliah, the 20th to Jehezkel, the 21st to Jachin, the 22nd to Gamal, the 23rd to Delilah. This was their appointed order of ministering when they entered the temple of the Lord, according to the regulations prescribed for them by their ancestor Aaron, as the Lord, the God of Israel, had commanded him. As for the rest of the descendants of Levi from the sons of Amram, Shebel, from the sons of Shebel, Jedediah. As for Rehabiah, from his sons Isaiah was the first. From the Israelites, Shelomoth, from the sons of Shelomoth, Jahath, the sons of Hebron, Jeriah the first, Amariah the second, Jezreel the third, and Jachamim the fourth. The son of Uziel, Micah. From the sons of Micah, Shamir, the brother of Micah, Ishiah. From the sons of Ishiah, Zechariah. The sons of Merari, Mali and Mushi. The sons of Josiah, Beno. The sons of Merari, from Josiah, Beno, Shoham, Zakur, and Ibri. From Mali, Eleazar, who had no sons. From Kish, the son of Kish, Jerahmeel. And the sons of Mushi, Mali, Elder, and Jeremoth, these were the Levites according to their families. They also cast lots just as their relatives and descendants of Aaron did, in the presence of the king, David, and of Zadok, Amalek, and the heads of the families, and of the priests, and the heads of the families of the priests, and the Levites. The families of the oldest brother were treated the same as those of the youngest. Amen. Oh, excuse me. First Chronicles chapter 25. David, together with the commanders of the army, set apart some of the sons of Asaph, Herman, and Jeduthun for the ministry of prophesying, accompanied by the harps, lyres, and cymbals. Here is the list of the men who performed the service. From the sons of Asaph, Zakur, Joseph, Nathaniel, and Azarellah. The sons of Asaph were the supervision of Asaph, who provides under the law's supervision. As for Jeduthun, from his sons, Gedaliah, Zeri, Jeshaiah, Shemael, Asherlah, and Mattatha, 6 in all, under the supervision of their father Jeduthun, who prophesied using the harp and thanking and praising the Lord. As for Herman, from his sons, Bukiah, Mattaniah, Uziel, Shubel, and Jeremoth, Hananiah, Hanai, Galathiah, Gadalti, and Ramati Ezer, Josh Kabisha, Malathi, Hothar, and Mahalazoth. All these were sons of Herman the king's seer. They were given him through the promise of God to exalt them. God gave Herman 14 sons and 3 daughters. All these men, excuse me, all these men were under the supervision of their father for the music of the temple of the Lord, with cymbals, lyres, and harps for the ministry at the house of God. Asaph, Jeduthun, and Herman were under the supervision of the king, along with their relatives. All of them trained and skilled in music for the Lord. They numbered 288, young and old alike, teacher as well as student. Cast lots for the duties. The first lot, which was for Asaph, fell to Joseph, his sons and relatives. The second to Gedaliah, him and his relatives and sons. The third to Zakur, his sons and relatives. The fourth to Isri, his sons and relatives. The fifth to Nethaniah, his sons and relatives. The sixth to Micaiah, his sons and relatives. The seventh to Jezreelah, his sons and kids and relatives. The eighth to Josiah, his sons and relatives. The ninth to Mattaniah, his sons and relatives. The 10th to Shemiel, his sons and relatives. The 11th to Azarel, his sons and relatives. The 12th to Hashabiah, his sons and relatives. The 13th to Shabel, his sons and relatives. The 14th to Mattaniah, his sons and relatives. The 15th to Jeremoth, his sons and relatives. The 16th to Hananiah, his sons and relatives. The 17th to Joshbekshah, his sons and relatives. The 18th to Hananiah, his sons and relatives. The 19th to Malathi, his sons and relatives. The 20th to Eliathah, his sons and relatives. The 21st to Hothar, his sons and relatives. The 22nd to Gadalti, his sons and relatives. The 23rd to Mahiazoth, his sons and relatives. The 24th to Romamati Ezer, his sons and relatives. Amen.